Hey guys, I wanted to update you on the Trojan boat project. I made a new steering shaft. And I used that same dowel to stick inside the coupler, and I used a level on the front, on the top side of it, to make sure it was as level as I could get. You know, threads are obviously at an angle, so it's tricky to get the thing level, but get it as level as possible. Solid welded that to the shaft. This is my adjustment. I'm going to drill this and pin this all the way through, but that's my one adjustment nut. It's welded solid on this side, so this short piece is what screws in, screws out. I've got about maybe an inch of play in here to move back and forth, and that's plenty, because we're talking about millimeters once you get it in there. This piece is solid welded, and I did the same thing with the sprocket gear on the other side. I took the bearing off because I got a wall bearing carrier that this 3/4 inch shaft will slide into, and then it has 2 set pins on either side to keep it from pulling out. And I drilled those set pins in there based off what the wall bearing carrier dictated. And I will show that to you in a minute. And this is how it turned out, guys. This is the wall mount bearing carrier. It's all stainless steel. Got it off Amazon. There's a set screw here and a set screw there. And as I showed you earlier, I drilled into the actual shaft, the dowel, so those will prevent this shaft from slipping out this way. So that's beneath the helm. And these are my 2 steering linkages. That chain gets wrapped around that sprocket, and there's another chain that gets hooked from that to that sprocket there. And you get the shaft for the wheel and the gearbox for the sky bridge, all connected by chains. And the steering shaft itself, I sealed off the porous welds with some epoxy paint, some thick, actually the same epoxy I used for this, the bilge paint. Sealed off the welds and painted the whole thing with bed liner spray. So this is the adjustment point there. I've got that pinned now all the way through. I sealed the back side of it with some grease, just so moisture doesn't get in there. Comes down to this end. There's a bearing carrier that's double bolted through these 2 door stops to give me the right distance to get the right amount of tension on that chain. And it goes to a car's gearbox. I've seen these gearboxes in a million cars. GM used them a lot. Saginaw is the company. And then you got a steering linkage, runs the entire length. And that's it. Everything turns as it should, nothing binds. The grease really helped with that, but I'm happy with it.